Hey everyone, welcome back to Pretending with Dice. As always, I'm your host and game master, AJ. Today's episode is going to be our last one of 2018, and before we get into it, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's listened to us this year and checked out what we've been doing over the past 12 months. We've had a really great time this year making the podcast, and we're all looking forward to what 2019 has to bring. We've got a bunch of cool projects in the works that I'll be announcing soon as they all get a little bit closer. So hopefully you'll all stick with us into the next year and spread the word about what we're doing. For now, I can announce that following the end of this D&D story arc, which will be after our next episode, not only will we be starting our brand new Call of Cthulhu storyline, but we're also going to begin releasing bonus episodes on our off weeks. Since we launched back in May of 2017, we've stuck as best as we can to a bi-weekly schedule. Our main game episodes are still going to stay on that schedule, but on the in-between weeks, we look forward to sharing some more stuff with you. More details to come, but we're planning on running one-shot games, doing interviews, and also doing a bit of behind-the-scenes kind of world-building, exploration stuff, all as part of these bonus episodes. So stay tuned for more info. Once again, a huge thanks to all of you who've listened to us so far in the last year. I hope you all have a great holiday season, and here's to a great 2019 to come. Alright then, so let's recap what brought us to this point in the story. Continuing their pursuit of the Cult of the Bleeding Eye, our adventurers Enothe, Pronce and Bork made their way, eventually, to the village of Wildmeadow, south of the local capital of Lorana. Outside the village, they met a young wizard named Elys, who had been mysteriously instructed by her master to meet 3 people matching their descriptions at that very spot. Together, the 4 of them made their first approach to the village, which from a distance appeared to be emitting a strange glow. It wasn't long before they started to notice strange disturbances in the behaviour of time around the village, and split up to make a circuit. They came to the conclusion that time was moving slower the closer to the centre of the village that they got, and meeting back up, the quartet started to move into the village itself, which seemed eerily empty of any people. As they entered a small plot of land on the outskirts, with a few houses nearby, the ground around them began to rumble, and a huge, frightening insectoid creature burst out in front of them. That's pretty much where we left off last time, so without further ado, let's begin today's episode. Enjoy. About 20-30 feet away from you, the ground erupts as a large, very large, about 10 feet long, kind of insectoid creature bursts out and looks around, points directly at you, and lets out a low, kind of shuddering growl. Squeak.
Well, I guess I'll fire an arrow at it.
Is it, just before we get into the combat, is it like a humanoid insect, or is it like a worm thing that's come up and is pointing with a mandible or something?
Make a... I don't know if this will be perception.
Holy shit,
just make an intelligence check for me.
Make a defuck check.
That was a 5 total.
It doesn't look like a person.
I think we're all looking at it, right?
Yeah. I was just going for intelligence for that, but like...
Intelligence.
Yeah. This was just because your question was like,
14.
Does it seem like a humanoid, or does it seem like a 14?
What kind of bug does it look like?
It looks like a large cockroach. It has multiple arms and legs, and
I'm just gonna shoot at it. It screamed at us, it's pointed at us, it's just come out of the ground, everything's fucking weird. I don't think anything here is friendly.
Do it.
I say this while drawing my bow and basically firing at it.
okay.
Classic Enothe.
Yeah.
Shoot
at least
first.
I told you this time.
Shoot first, think later.
Yeah.
Classic Enothe.
Could be
Okay.
defending something.
Okay, so can I get initiative rolls from all of you?
I got 16.
16.
Gosh darn 5.
I need to roll for it and for Elys. Elys got 10. And it got So that's a 2 because it doesn't have anything to add to that. Alright, so you all react quicker than it. Cool. Okay, so Enothe, you get to go first.
Wonderful.
What are you doing? You're in kind of like a wide open field, there's not really anywhere to hide.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot at it.
Okay.
Oh, I get advantage on creatures that haven't moved yet anyway.
That is true.
So 15 in total?
The arrow flies straight and just kind of cracks off of its outer armour. Doesn't do any damage.
Disconcerting. I'm going to make a dash towards the nearest bit of cover, I guess.
Okay, so the nearest bit of cover would be a building that you passed about 15-20 feet back.
Fucking time's wrong. I'm going to move back out away from the city, so yeah, that's
this
fine.
would be, yeah, so as you go back, you seem to be going a little faster.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then, can I hide? Is there anywhere to hide,
You
realistically?
can kind of hide around a corner, but
I'm gonna
not
try
like
that.
hide. I mean,
I'm going to try that and roll for it, because I am the corner of the building.
you can only just about make the building. So,
Okay. Alright,
yeah.
we'll just...
You can hide if you want, yeah, I'm just saying.
It's kind of my thing.
Yeah, alright.
22.
Okay, so yeah, you hide around the corner. Very bravely. As you ran back out, like, so you sped up a little bit, I'm going to bump your initiative up by 1.
Okay.
While you're further away. This is going to be...
This is going to get very difficult.
Yep.
You did this to yourself.
I did this to myself. Yeah.
2 characters who can launch projectiles through space where time is now relative. Like, oh god.
Well, the thing itself is roughly in about the same, like, area in terms of distance from the center as you guys are.
So the time
but
warp is
Enothe's
not
just
gonna be
run
too strong.
No, but Enothe's just ran further out from the time warp, so he's going faster. Not by a lot, but by enough to be able to
us, he's going
act a little
faster.
bit quicker. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can think to sort of describe that is like he gets a higher initiative.
Sure.
Like, that's
Yeah,
all I
that
can-
makes sense.
He's got more
Yeah.
time to work it out, I guess.
Yeah.
From his point of perspective, we're slower now.
Yeah. So, Pronce, what would you like to do?
I would like to cast grease on the spot where the thing has just come out.
Okay. Okay, so it makes it difficult terrain. I've got to pass a dexterity saving throw or it falls prone. I rolled a 15
Yeah.
and it has a +0 in dex. So your what's
Spell
your
saves 14.
spell saves 14? So yeah, it doesn't fall over.
Oh wait, I got a spell attack bonus. Oh no,
That's not it.
damage,
That's-
isn't it? Yeah,
no.
14.
Yeah. So it slides around a bit. Its claws kind of like slip a little bit on the ground, but it doesn't fall over.
And with my movement, I would like to, especially having seen that it didn't fall over, I'd like to run to the corner that Enothe just ran to
Okay.
and join him if that's possible.
Yeah, you can just about make it to the corner.
But I don't hide.
You
unlike
haven't got the
so-
action to. No, he can hide as well as do attacks moments. You would have to do that instead of an attack. So yeah, so you just kind of make it to the corner. You're further away from it now. You're about 60 feet away from it now. Okay, so Elys is. She pulls out her wand and again does a sort of complicated series of motions in the air, and is going to cast Ray of Frost on it.
And Bork is going to have PTSD.
I do have to roll to hit on that as well. Yeah. Well, I rolled a natural 20. So she hits it with a Ray of Frost, and I need to roll 2d8 cold. Okay, so I rolled 6 and 6. So double that up to 24. She does 24 points of cold damage to it. Okay, Bork, it is 30 feet away from you.
Is it like reared up when it came up? Is that the
Yeah, it's kind of
so
like
it's
up
squishy
and
inside.
just a little bit. Yeah, it's
got
not
a big
like
hard husk on its back, like a
It's
like
got-
a cockroach.
yeah, it's got the husk on its back, kind of thing.
Okay,
It looks a little bit like Edgar from Men in Black.
awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so I've seen these guys do their thing. Saw Elys just fire some cold stuff at it,
Ray of Frost.
and I feel the music swells. The Michael Bay camera starts spinning. I dig my foot into the earth.
Please don't add your own music.
And I'm gonna grab this javelin of lightning.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna pull back and friggin' launch this thing
All right. Okay, make an attack roll to throw the javelin of lightning.
Yeah,
First use of the javelin of lightning.
Javelin of lightning.
I just want to go straight through his head and just fucking massacre the thing.
Okay, so I need to roll.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Just an attack roll first.
Attack roll first. What'd you roll?
And the Bork rolls
3
begins.
plus
7.
4, 7.
Okay, so you pull your arm back and you throw the javelin. About halfway to the target, the javelin just flashes into a bolt of lightning, which flies straight past it and buries in the ground a little way away from it,
You hate to see it.
where it turns back into a javelin.
That was awesome.
I had a whole moment visually
Yeah.
in my head it's going to be fucking sweet, and it wasn't. I just resoundingly sigh at my usual expectations, and
You gotta pull your sword out, ready for.
I'm going to
the
pull my
future.
sword out, but I'm not going to duck back. I'm just going to stand my
You
ground.
just, yeah.
Idiot.
You're also the only melee fighter.
Yeah. So I got my
Elys,
shield
stood
and my
their ground
sword.
as well. Yeah. So you're kind of like the closest target, really.
Can I, by the way, out of game, can I retrieve that javelin at the end of this if I'm still alive?
Or you
Yeah,
can
I
get,
guess
or you
we
can
do
get to it if you can get to it now.
Cool.
But you've thrown it once,
Yes,
you have to go get
of
it.
course.
Yeah.
It's not
There's
one time
certain
only thing.
there's certain artifacts you can get, like belts and things that are like you can keep daggers on, and when you throw them, the daggers magically return. But you haven't got that for this javelin. You know.
That's fine. I just wondered if it was a one-time use only or.
No,
That's
it's
cool.
not a one time. This is you just go get it again and throw it again.
Nice.
Basically.
Sweet potatoes.
Okay, so the thing, because of the grease spell, can't quite make it to you because it slides around a little bit, but it does make it out of the grease for now, and is sort of reared up in front of you. It does have reach on you though, where it's got quite large claws at the front. Even though it's not right up against you, it's going to try and make a long-range kind of pincer strike against you.
Raise my shield.
I rolled a 24 to hit.
Okay.
What's your armor class? I'm pretty sure it's a hit because you definitely don't have it that high.
My armor. Alright, that's what's it? 19.
19. Okay. So yeah, it's a hit.
It'll cause a dent.
It'll hit. Yeah. So you even though you're just out of range, you do take the attack.
Why does every fight you start with Bork getting hit?
So it just kind of with the range, and you manage to get your shield up. You just take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
You can take that.
Yeah, you've got a decent amount of health now, haven't you?
42.
Yeah, 42.
42. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of take it on a shield, and it hurts your arm a bit, and that, but you kind of block most of it.
Yeah.
Because you hen.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back round to you. Want to tell me what you're doing before you start rolling dice?
Shooting it.
Well, yeah, but you know.
I'm always shooting it.
All that action you've just seen happened a little bit slower as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did. It was
Yeah, that's
like,
why I rolled before I said.
it was like a little
time.
bit slow motion. Yeah.
Time.
Saw me take the hit.
Yeah, so I shoot it,
Okay.
and I rolled an 18.
Okay. So yeah, you hit.
Which is, it was 24 in total.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
And I was hidden, so it's critical or whatever it is.
Yeah, you do sneak attack damage
Yeah.
because you were hidden.
Extra 2d6.
Yeah. So you roll your normal damage and then you roll 2d6 on top of that.
Okay, so I get 1d8 plus 6 plus 2d6 now. Because of the various bits and bobs.
Yeah, you would have been +4, but you've got the brace of archery,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Cool. So I shall roll for damage. It's an 8.
8,
So plus 6, that's 14.
14, and 2d6 on top of that.
16 in total.
16 total. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Start off strong.
Started strong, didn't quite finish strong, but that's fine. Okay, so
solid
yeah, as you fire your arrow, it slows down as it heads away from you, but not by a huge amount. And you realise now that that's relative. It's still going pretty quick, just not from your viewpoint.
Yeah.
And it catches the thing just on the side of just on the gap between a couple of its armor plates and sticks in.
Badass. Oh, and then I hide. Not as well.
What did you get?
11.
11. Okay. All right, Pronce.
Okay. Not knowing what else is coming later on, I think I should reserve some spell slots and just use a flame bolt.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that's to hit. 19.
19. So yeah, that's a hit.
It's a 0.
To So that's 10. Is that you should be? Are you adding to that?
With +5, so 50.
15 total. Okay, yeah, pretty good. Solidly again, because you're kind of stood near Enothe. It's sort of the firebolt flies away from you, and you just see it sort of slow a little bit weirdly in the air before it strikes the creature.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Elys again is going to cast a spell at it. So she's just going to cast Ray of Frost on it again. I rolled a total of 14, so she misses with the Ray of Frost. Distracted by your incoming arrow and firebolt. She's not been in a lot of big battles or anything.
And she's surprised we're competent at all. I feel like that's the actual...
Yeah, you guys haven't really been giving out this air of professionalism really up till now. So,
It's fair.
Are we even doing that now?
we just, well, yeah. So, Bork, it is in front of you.
Yeah.
It's about 10 feet away from you. It has reach on you, but you can't hit it from where you're standing, but it can hit you, so...
Yeah. I'll take that hit, so I kind of get back up and grab my sword and friggin' run at it.
Go for it. Done.
Yeah.
You gonna shout anything as you're running in?
No. There's no time to shout.
Just stern silence.
Sure. Okay. Are you so taking a swing at it with
And its guts, right?
You got the
right at its belly.
You're wielding the sword of Grazak, which you took from the tomb.
Yeah, I did.
Well, Enothe took from the tomb and then gave to you.
Cheers, man.
Off mic, I think.
Off mic, yeah.
It's all got it.
It's fine.
It's
It's
got
fine.
to us eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. There's going to be a +5.
Make an attack roll.
12 +5, 17.
That is a hit.
Thanks.
It wasn't a kindness, it's just how the
It's just
numbers
like,
worked
no,
out.
you rolled the right number. Like.
So now it's going to be a 1d8 +3 for some slash attack. 1
+3, so
+3, so
4. Yeah, it's quite even on the underneath. It's quite well armored. You hit it, you do a little bit of damage, but not quite biting in as much as you'd like.
I really wanted to pierce through that kind of the plating.
Yeah, but hey, you're
Soft,
hacking
gooey
away.
bits.
You do 4 points of damage.
Want some cockroach juice?
No.
Got to fill up my cockroach juice flask. I'm running low. So yeah, annoyed at all the damage coming towards it. It's gonna slap down at you with its pincers.
I shall dodge.
Crab.
I rolled a total of 17.
His armor class is 19.
Your armor class is 19, so you managed to dodge underneath its incoming swing. You're just a little bit too small and a little bit too close to it to actually take the hit.
It's got this image of Bork just standing here looking at it as he goes to swing it and just not moving when it hits him and being like, what?
Can I bonus action and use a second wind while that pincer's come down?
We can say you did that on your turn.
Okay, no worries.
Before. It's up to you.
No, that's all right.
The moment has passed.
Yeah, you kind of should have. Yeah, if you wanted to do the second one, we should have done that on your turn, really.
I was only thinking counter-attacking on what has just happened. So
Nah, it doesn't really work that way.
That's fine.
Yeah, sorry. Enothe.
Wonderful. I shall, unsurprisingly, shoot at it. So that's 23.
That will hit.
So that's 4 + 6 initially, and then 2d6. 6. 20 in total.
20 in total. Okay.
It's still alive, guys.
It's going to need a lot of sugar water to deal with this.
Pronce.
Yes.
I summon a newspaper.
As you're raising your staff to do whatever you're about to do, you see the ground on the other side erupt with another one of these beasts.
Sounds about right.
Alright.
There's never just one.
With my extra action then, before I do anything else, I want to shout a warning to the guys and just be like, there's another one, everyone! That's what I want to shout in my, second or so that I've got to shout something.
Sure.
And then...
I won't count that as your bonus action. You can do that. You're just shouting.
I'm just keeping in mind that like previously we've treated these 3 second like moments as like, hey, we're having a 5-minute conversation, whereas I'm trying to keep in mind like
keeping it brief.
Here's information that can be fit into 3 seconds.
It's 6 seconds, I think it turns out to be, but
still, it's a 1 sentence go. Like there we go. Okay, right. I would like to cast Enlarge on Bork.
Okay.
Turn that halfling into a fulling.
Sure. Borky, you're not.
You're willing.
Are you willing participant in this?
I'm always willing.
Is this something
Like,
that you...
maybe I think it'd be fun if I didn't actually know it's happening immediately.
We're gonna need a bigger Bork.
Hey! That's it.
There you go.
Done.
Episode title.
Yeah.
And the reason to pick the spell has been completed.
Now we can strike that off the spellbook and never use it again. So Bork,
All
you
I
feel
know is my sword strings.
no, your equipment grows with you.
Goes with you.
Oh, cool.
You feel an odd tingling, and suddenly the around you, it looks like the world is shrinking.
I haven't felt this since my Bovril days.
Yeah, exactly. You're on top of the world.
Did it make you feel like a big man?
Yes.
It's surging through my
Yeah.
my veins. The black stuff.
You're so good to my veins. And it feels almost like the world is shrinking, and then you look around and you're now the height of a human.
Nice up here.
Yeah. How's the weather up there?
Yeah. It's alright. I'm still hurting a little bit, I think, aren't I?
You are? Yeah, no, so what the full effects of that, I should probably tell you. We had mini Enothe previously.
Yep, we're going in the other direction this
So it
time.
didn't last long, though, did it? Because you had to concentrate.
It doesn't last that long, it lasts a minute.
Which is like 10 turns, was it?
10 times.
Yeah,
Hypothetically.
it's 10.
Provided I can keep the concentration up.
Yeah, it's a minute or...
That could be 10 crap turns with my rolling.
No, man, you're just gonna like cleave this thing in half now.
That's the plan.
That's what I've got faith in. Though.
So, Enlarge Reduce,
Set my sword on fire.
your size doubles in all dimensions, and your weight is multiplied by 8. So that's quite a lot.
How tall is Bork? 4 foot?
Yeah,
Bork was like 3 foot.
pretty much
halfling.
3. I thought it's written it somewhere. Actually.
So you're like
was, I
a
don't think-
moderately
Oh,
tall
it's on the other one. Yeah, 3'1". So you get that 1 extra inch.
6'2".
So you're now 6'2".
I'm 6'2".
And fucking hedge.
Yeah,
Everything's doubled.
Your weight
Everything.
is multiplied by 8, so
You are.
you're probably like 6'2", 500 pounds.
Just the ground crumple a little bit underneath.
Yeah, you're super dense.
When I walk, the runway shakes.
So basically, you go up by 1 size category. So you've gone from small to medium. If there isn't enough room for you to double your size, you attain the maximum possible size in the space, but there was because you're outside. Until the spell ends, you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your attacks with your weapons do 1d4 extra damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh. Full on altered beast. Just make hedge.
You're super. Like, you look the same. You're just big, but like weirdly dense. Like, I don't like. That's all I can think of. Like, why your weight just doesn't double.
Yeah.
Because like
That is an odd part.
it's like 8 times. I think it's like it'd be like a cubed thing, wouldn't it?
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
But like, Bork
Yeah.
cubed.
Yeah, but if you double in all directions like cubic, yeah.
So yeah, are you
Get 'em, Bork!
doing anything else with your turn, Pronce?
Ducking back into that corner so
Yeah.
nothing can see me now, presumably.
No. Well, that's a good point because you're not hiding.
Wow.
The one that has just appeared, I rolled initiative for and got an 11, so it goes before Bork and Elys and the other one. I'm going to have it roll a perception check because it can immediately see the two that are out in the field fighting. I'm going to have to see if it sees you two. I rolled an 18. So does that beat your hide?
My last hide was 16. So
Yeah, so it can see you, and you're not even hiding, you're just there. So yeah, it sees everybody. So I need to think now. These things are kind of working on instinct a bit here, so I think it's going to go join in with Bork and Elys, because they're closer. So this thing is gonna rumble over, and it's gonna take a swing at Elys. I rolled a total of 16, so I'm pretty sure that beats her armor class. beating her armor class of 9. I don't know why she's got an armor class of 9. It should be higher than that.
Bork's, Pronce's is 10. So.
She is only a mage, so.
Oh, you got to remember you've got your mage armor on as well.
Yes.
Yeah, but the 16 I rolled, it slices at Elys with its pincer and hits her, doing 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it clamps onto her arm. She's not happy about it.
No.
So she is down to 37 hit points.
How many hit points does she have?
45.
Fuck my life.
She's a hardy lady.
Yeah.
It's more than all of us.
She's at a higher level than you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Only by, and she's like, you're level 4, she's level 5.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not outside the realms of possibility. I did roll it all up properly.
Okay.
I'm not fucking you guys over. Who says I'm fucking you guys over? But you do keep running into people who are more competent than you.
Doesn't take that much in pains.
She is going to turn around, angry at it that it just clamped onto it. Is going to cast Witch Bolt at the one that's just attacked her.
Which bolt, sorry? Hey!
So a beam, a crackling kind of dark blue beam of energy shoots out of her wand towards the creature, forming this kind of arcing lightning between her wand and it. And where the beam hits, it. Actually, I just realized I need to roll to attack on that. It's going to be very silly if I miss. It's right there. I rolled an 18. Yeah, so it hits, and where it strikes, it sort of sticks and keeps sitting there sparking.
Well, they do.
So that first time round, it does 9 points of damage to it. Bork. Big Bork.
Big Bork.
Big Bork. What would
Big
you
boy
like?
Bork.
I am going to once again use my sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of obviously in attacking distance right in front of it.
Still attacking the first one, yeah.
I'm going to jam it straight into its stomach,
Going for a big old slice on it.
and I shout, "Eat my Grazic metal."
Fair enough, it's better than some of your battle cries.
This is true.
So you roll as normal. If you do a hit, you do 1d4 extra damage.
Okay.
Because you're Big Bork.
Come on, Bork. Come on, Big Bork.
17
That is a hit.
plus.
It doesn't matter, is it?
It doesn't really matter. Yeah,
But yay.
Plus 5.
Plus 5, so yeah, 22 is a hit.
It's a hit. Okay, so it's
Yeah, so roll your regular damage,
1d8 plus
and then on top of that roll another d4, which is the pyramid one.
3. 2 plus 3 is 5.
Then because you're a big boy now, you get
2.
an extra 2, so 7. So yeah, you slice across this thing.
Jam it straight into its guts. I'm leaving the sword in there because I want to do
Oh, God.
second wind.
Yeah, okay, burning your second wind to get
I'm going to use
another
my
attack.
I step on the sword that's lodged into him, jumping up, pulling out my hand axes,
Okay,
go for its base.
do it.
Keeping in mind that this is now a 6'2" Bork jumping onto the sword.
Who's 8 times heavier? So the sword's just going to have ruptured and killed this fucking thing.
An amazing sword, I am assuming.
How hard are its intestines?
It is a good sword. You're not using it to attack this time.
Just good leverage.
So,
Yeah, it's a good standing spot,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
so as you let go of the sword, it shrinks back down to the size it was before.
So it's like a
And
small
as you
stepping
step onto it, what did you roll to attack?
I rolled a friggin' 19.
And you crit on 19, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So roll your hand axe damage.
Okay, my
And-
hand axe is 1d6 plus 2.
You also do that 1d4 as well. So roll all the dice first, because we're going to
Should
jump.
I know you said I landed a crit of 19. Does it not matter that I did also a plus 4?
No, because the roll is
The roll's
19.
already-
Yeah,
roll,
you
that's
already got more than you needed to hit it.
Yeah.
But if you roll a 19, normally everybody has to roll a 20 to get a critical. But because
took
of
the
your
other
thing,
ages
you got.
today.
No, he's a halfling.
No, it's something to do with one of his fighter things.
Oh, okay, cool.
That he crits on a 19 instead.
I think this is the first time it's happened.
No, it happened once before, I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, so roll your. What's the
The hand axe
stat?
is a 1d6 plus 2.
Okay, so roll the d6 and roll the d4. So you got a 5. Is that 4?
4 plus 2 is 6 on the 6 dice.
Well, hold on.
Sorry. 4, and then a 1.
So that's 5 there, so that's 10 plus 2. With crits, we double the dice and then add the other. So
Oh, okay.
10 plus 2, so
12.
you've got 12 total. So yeah, standing on the sword, which shrinks down, You jump up, you pull out your hand axes and just slice off its face, and it crumples in a gory, gooey mess.
The vision in my mind of this moment.
I'm plastered in face goo.
As his body goes down.
Does the goo enlarge when it touches him?
As his body is falling backwards,
No.
his weight is on top of it. He's 8 times heavier.
Yeah, and it just kind of crumples under you.
So you're standing in it.
So what you're saying is he's balls deep
Yeah,
in this cockroach.
This is the cockroach is like
Bork deep.
the cockroach-looking thing is about 10 feet long, and you've kind of just gone up it and just sliced it, and you are now Big Bork standing over its
Over a roach.
broken corpse.
Cut my
Look at all that
into
juice.
pieces. That's my last.
Yeah.
This is the final Bork.
Enothe, we're back round to you.
Okay, how close is the cockroach thing to Elys?
It's right up on her.
So within 5 feet.
Yeah.
That's what I need to know. I'm going to, and
Not for narrative reasons, for dice rolling.
but yes, and hold on to your hats. I'm gonna shoot at it.
Wow. Who the fuck saw that coming?
And 21 in total.
That's a hit.
20 again.
20 total.
Yeah, so 5, 5, 4 on my rolls plus the 6.
Cool. Solid arrow attack. Good work.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay.
I don't think I need to.
You don't really need to.
I feel like I should.
It's kind of, you've got that worked up as your cycle now.
It's just shoot, hide.
I mean, it's tough hiding when Pronce is stood next to you.
I hide behind him. 20 in total, and I'm
Okay.
behind Pronce.
Yeah, alright. Pronce is your go. So Enothe kind of crouches down behind you, using you as cover.
Too caught up in the fight to recognise that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, he's way too stealthy. He's done that without me even noticing. Alright, so, from my angle, have I got, is Elys in my line of sight if I would like to
You're
take
looking.
a shot at
It's
them?
almost like you're looking on its side on the
Right,
fight.
okay, so I
Yeah.
can take a good shot at it. Okay, I would like to use a magic missile on it.
Okay, go for it.
So,
They automatically hit. You just roll damage on magic missiles.
wonderful.
You cast magic missile. 3 glowing darts of magical force appear, sort of circling around your hand, and then before firing out at it, and they each strike in a different point on that. And you do. I need you to roll 1d4 plus 1 force damage for each one.
2 plus 1 for each, so 5.
That'd be 3 times, so 9.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we'll call that 9 then.
You want me to do mental arithmetic after
Yeah.
sleeping for about 4 hours?
Okay, so we'll just say each one does 3 points of damage. So you do 9 points of damage. And these little darts hit it. That's the cool thing about magic missiles. They don't do a lot of damage, but you're guaranteed hits. So
That's it. I wanted to be sure.
I vividly remember the first time we saw it cast, I was like, oh, so the most damage it can do is 15 then? And you're like, yeah, I rolled a 4, it's 15 damage. Sweet.
Well, at higher levels,
Gets more bolts, doesn't it, or something?
you get 1 extra dart for each level above, because it's a first level spell. If you cast it at 2nd level, you get 4 darts. 3rd level, you
nice.
get 5 darts. So you can ramp it up. But do you really want to blow a 9th level spell on a
Having
on
seen
magic
some
missile?
of those 9th level spells,
Yeah, because the damage doesn't increase on each one. You'd still be 1d4 plus 1 on each one.
It's just an extra
Yeah.
hit.
At that point,
you're absolutely desperate to get an assured hit.
at that point, you might as well just be doing prismatic spray and stuff like that instead. It's
That good shit.
Okay, so Eden, that was your turn. Are you moving at all?
No, I'm.
If you move, Enothe's just going to be stood crouching there.
I'm
But still hidden.
Stay in the corner because this looks very dangerous.
Yeah. So this thing reeling from the magic missiles is gonna whip around, do a tail attack against Elys as it kind of tries to figure out where these magic missiles come from. Well, I rolled higher than a 9, so yeah, she gets hit again.
Oh.
She's a bit squishy, and really I should have had her run away.
Well, I could have put mage armor on her if I was being nice.
To be fair, if she's not used to combat, then
Yeah, she's
gonna make mistakes.
Yeah. So she gets hit by another 13 points of
that's 24.
damage.
24 in total.
Thank you.
Left, I mean.
Yes. So it's her go. It's coming around. I'm going to need to roll a Constitution saving throw for her to see if she keeps concentration on her Witch Bolt. She has a +3 on this though. So I rolled a 9. So she loses concentration and the Witch Bolt fades. So it doesn't get its second round of damage on that. But it's her go again. She's just going to cast Ray of Frost on it because it's a cantrip. That's her equivalent of your Firebolt,
that's
basically.
a pretty strong cantrip like that.
Has the 6 again, so she misses. Again, sort of the pain has not helped her in this point.
Yeah.
Realizing though that if she tries to step away from it, she'll probably get hit again. She's going to stay in place. And Big Bork, it's your go.
Big Bork show.
It's gone to his head.
I'm going to need to write some music for Big Bork, I think.
This is the Big Bork. In that glorious moment, not much time has passed, has it?
No.
So this one's fallen to the ground.
Yeah, so you're kind of standing in the ruins of the first
How
one.
close is the other one?
It's about 10-15 feet from you.
Okay.
You can get to it.
I'm going to, having landed, my daggers are in hand. I'm going to give it a quick flip and go and throw it straight.
With your hand axe.
A hand axe.
Yeah.
Just throw the hand axe at its face.
Okay. Go for it. Make an attack roll.
Because I'm on a friggin' roll. 3.
Yeah, you miss. It goes flying off and just.
I couldn't judge my overall size.
Yeah.
Larger, I didn't really.
You're not
expect
used to this point of view.
Yeah, I thought
really.
it'd be higher, so I've already got it.
So the axe flies off in the distance and seems to slow down just before embedding itself into the side of a wall as it heads further towards the centre of town. I just remembered I'm supposed to be having these time differences, but
Yeah, it's fine.
it's not a lot. It's like
It's in the vicinity.
Yeah.
We're all close enough.
Yeah, you're fairly close.
Yeah.
You can move, or you can pick up your sword. You could probably go and get the javelin if you wanted, but you'd be leaving Elys sort of at the mercy of this thing.
Yeah, no, I grab my sword and stand my ground.
Okay. You can't do any other attacks this round, but
No, because I use my surgery thing.
yeah,
It's all good.
yeah. Okay, so Enothe.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Funny that.
Be inspired by my moves. Do something.
Yeah. Do something dynamic that doesn't involve you standing in a corner firing arrows.
17 hit.
So, yeah, that's a hit.
Fire with your other hand.
I'll do something else when this doesn't work.
Yeah.
I get results.
It's just quite a min-maxy thing, really. You found
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, my character's a ranger, effectively.
You're not. You're a rogue, though.
Well, I'm an assassin.
Which is yeah, but the class is rogue.
Yeah, no, I know. But yeah,
You know what I mean, though. It's,
I just shoot things and hide. I am the Pronce in this particular instance.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
11 in total.
11 in total. Okay.
It's weak for me.
Yeah.
Super weak.
Still. Okay. Pronce.
Okay. Seeing that Elys is in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I can't really do that.
Bring up fire!
Where's the old fire prod, please?
It's changed, man.
It's changed.
How far away is Elys from me right now?
About 30, 40 feet.
Okay, I can only move 30 feet, so
Yeah.
How far is she from me?
About 30 feet.
I'm gonna get to her if I can try.
Yeah, you can get to her,
for it.
yeah.
Okay, right. Seeing that she's in trouble, I want to run up behind her, or I guess I was to the side. So I'll run up as close as I can and touch her and cast Mage Armor.
Okay. So, does she have a dex bonus?
She doesn't. In fact, she's got -1 Dex. So.
There's a -1 dex. So she now has an armor class of 12. There's the same kind of mage armor that shimmers around you pops into existence around her.
Careful, woman, careful.
She shoots you a little bit of a look at the careful woman comment, but yeah. But she is thankful for your assistance.
At no point has Pronce demonstrated any capacity with women.
No.
So, is as inept as I am.
Okay, so you are now up there as well, basically in its reach. And it sees you running up out the corner of its eye and it's going to swing a pincer at you.
Bastard.
That That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, I've got 13.
I rolled a 16, it's got +6 on this, so...
Oh dear, I might regret this move.
So yeah, you take 9 points of damage.
Puts me down to 18.
Pronce, no!
Pronce is quite squishy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she's going to take another swing at casting Ray of Frost on it. I rolled a 4, so she misses with that again. Bork, sword in hand, what would you like to do?
These Pronce and Elys are to my...
They're kind of in front of you,
They're
with it
still
just next to them.
And the other thing is... okay, let's...
You're now sort of similar height to them as well. You've never seen Pronce this high up.
Yeah.
Except for that.
It's majestic.
Yeah.
Starting to get vertigo.
Oh, actually,
fall over and throw up.
That said, Pronce, I should probably have you with that hit roll a Constitution saving
yes.
throw. I keep forgetting about that because you have a concentration spell up. So.
Oh dear. 2 + 3, 5.
Okay, so you lose your concentration, and Bork, you find yourself shrinking down back to your normal size. It feels familiar, but you feel a strange loss of body mass.
Yeah, the high is gone. It's the morning after the bobble.
Yeah, it was a short 12-second glimpse at how the tall people live.
Burst of flames. It was the rise of the phoenix. It was everything. Okay. Back in my normal size. How close is the other creature?
It's like right in front of you.
It is still right in front, actually.
Like you're right next to them, and it is right next to them.
Well, screw it. Let's just attack it again.
Yeah. I mean, you haven't got any more range stuff because you threw your jab and you threw your hand axe.
Yeah, but I got the sword. Picked up the sword, didn't I?
Yeah, but don't throw your sword.
No.
Lessons have been
I've
learned
learned
about
since
throwing
day one
swords.
not to throw the sword.
GM note.
Double armed over the top.
Please don't.
You decapitate Pronce.
Especially with this weird time shifty thing, that sword will go somewhere slowly. Okay, so yeah, taking the sword, I'm just gonna lunge at this other beast.
Okay, go
in
for
a
it.
slashing motion. Arse 2.
Yeah, you miss. I'm
Plus
afraid. Yeah.
5 is 7.
The sudden change
Nice.
the sudden change in height has thrown you
That
off.
threw me
here.
off a little bit.
Yeah, and
Feeling a bit motion sickness.
yeah. So we are back around again to Enothe.
It was good while it lasted.
It was.
I know we all want me to do something interesting.
I just want you to move.
just do what you
move.
will.
Do something.
I take 2 steps forward, you take 1 step back. We come together. No, it's opposites attract.
Damn it! I destroyed one of these things.
That's a natural 20.
All right, so that's a crit.
Alright.
So everything you roll on the dice is doubled, and then you add your plus whatever.
Save on bacon.
I got lots of bacon.
It's 20
20 total.
in total, everything,
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
Making use of that crit to hit exactly what I have done like twice already this fight.
Yeah. So yeah, good hit.
I have a nap as my bonus action.
Fair enough. Pronce, this thing is now directly in front of you.
Okay, I just
Kind
want to
of-
double check. What does my shield spell do?
I think
I think that's against magic, isn't it? I just want to double check that it's not going to be effective.
Well, you've already got mage armor up.
That's it, but then I've just been hit quite badly, so I'm kind of thinking like I want double shields.
Shield is actually a reaction spell, so you're going to take it when you're hit by an attack. So you sort of
Okay.
do that in response to something. Hit by an attack or targeted by the magical missile spell. So sort of, if it's going to attack you would say, "Oh, I'm going to cast shield." You don't have it up because it only lasts until your next turn.
Right, so
Basically.
it's reactive.
Yeah, and it gives you +5 bonus against that attack.
That's good.
That's kind of it.
Just in case it attacks me again. Okay, on that basis then, let's keep it simple, and I want to firebolt it.
Okay, so casting fireball.
14 to hit +5.
That's a hit. 19.
6 +5, 11.
11 total. Okay. So it is going to. I've got a choice here 'cause it's got 3 targets in front of it. Let's roll a d6, see what happens. I don't want it to seem like I'm playing favourites or anything. So 1 to 2 on this dice is going to be Elys, 2 to 3 and 4 is going to be Bork, and 5 and 6 is going to be Pronce. Roll a 2, so that's Elys.
Poor Elys.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to. It's going to again go with the pincer. That is. It's got a +6 on that, so even though you gave it a mage armor, it's still a hit, I'm afraid. I got a 16. And she takes 9 points of damage again. She's taking a lot of hits this time around.
30 points of damage she's lost.
Yeah.
More health than I've got total.
Same.
That low armor class really didn't help in the start of the battle, and yeah, she just keeps taking these hits. And again, feeling a bit beat up, she's going to one last time try and fire off this ray of frost, which did quite well on the first one, but that is a 19, so she got a 24 to hit.
Nice.
So that is ray of frost hitting. So she does 9 damage to it, and it frosts over quite badly, but it still is moving. So Bork, what would you like to do?
Having lost my kind of
Height.
surge and enjoying the kill there, I think it's not wearing off yet, but like I'm still in attack mode, so
You've still got that
I'll
adrenaline pumping.
a little bit of it, I guess, is not quite as good as when I cut the thing's face off. I'm gonna just go for another attack and slash now. This thing is semi-frozen.
Alright, go for it.
Yeah, it's a 7, so +5, that's 12.
I'm afraid that's a miss.
Okay.
No.
Could I have double teamed with anyone at this point? I would like motion to Enothe and be like, dude, jump on my shield and I'll give you the lift, Captain America style, and then you can like shoot your arrow from the sky down on this bitch.
I'll just shoot them from here.
Okay, right. Just an idea, just blowing it out there.
It would look awesome.
I'm all about the awesome look.
You really are.
I think we're all about the awesome look and about hearing about the awesome looks.
You're giving me ideas.
Imagines.
Yeah. So, Enothe.
I'm just gonna roll. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's gripping stuff.
Oh. That's an 8.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move slightly closer because I'm concerned that maybe I'm.
Yeah, maybe the time thing
Yeah.
is throwing you off a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move slightly closer.
Yeah.
This is more like our classic battles, isn't it, everyone?
I normally hit.
Everybody misses everything for a round.
Yeah, there's a good round of
I've
missing.
normally shot through something's head by now.
Yeah.
Bronze.
Okay, I'm gonna use.
It is
another-
right in front of you.
Yeah. Let me see. Interesting to do. I'm gonna use another firebolt.
Go for it.
When in doubt, firebolt.
Yeah.
Fire to hell.
7 + 5, 12.
That's also a miss, I'm afraid. You guys are having a great round this time.
At least we killed one of them.
If we're all killed by this one, at least we can feel good about killing the other one.
Yeah.
Just after missing, Pronce just in a slight panic just shouts, "Somebody kill it!"
Trying.
Bear in mind, all 4 of you have missed at it this round.
That's why he's panicking at this point. Oh god.
So hearing your shout is going to bring a pincer down towards you.
Oh.
You gave me some kind of provocation there, but yeah.
Could be a good distraction tactic.
He need the thinnest of excuses.
What did you get?
I got a total of 18 to hit.
So I will cast shield in reaction now.
Okay, so what does that now make your armor class? Because you were 13.
What was the amount that it added again?
It added 5. I rolled a 12.
So that takes my
A 12
armor
plus 6, so 18.
Is 18 versus 18 a hit still?
I think it is.
Then it wouldn't be worth it.
Well, I've cast it. I've said it without even thinking. I'm going to say that I cast it. It took me to 18 and I got hit anyway.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, it brings down its pincer, you cast shield. This shimmering golden shield appears sort of on the back of your hand as if it was an actual shield, which briefly stops the pincer, but it just comes crashing through to smash into you. Doing 11 points of damage.
I'm on 7 health.
Fuck.
Okay, So, Elys,
Please kill it.
waving her wand around in front of her face again, pulls it back and casts. She's just going to cast Ray of Frost. Looking at those down, I was like, yeah, okay, I can remember it. I rolled a total of 10, which is a miss.
Yeah, boy.
There's a little low rolling going on. So Bork, put us out of our misery with this turn, please.
Yes. The time paradox explodes, killing all of us.
Everyone dies.
Finn.
I shall hack and slash once again with the sword of Gravic.
Swordiness.
Go for it.
Do it now. It's a strong 5. Sake plus 5's 10.
10. That's a strong miss. Yeah.
Nothing new in my life.
We killed the first one with such style.
It just wears me out doing something wicked.
Yeah. I'm doing it big as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna go big
that
when I
really
get
took it
home.
out of you. Yeah.
he went big.
Literally go
You
home.
went big. Now you want to go home.
Yeah.
Look, I've done the aforementioned
My bit.
big.
I did the big. That's it.
Enothe.
23
That's
total.
a hit.
Wonderful.
You have a +2 on your thing, right?
Plus one more thing.
Well, on your damage.
Plus 6 on the damage.
Okay, so
In total.
I need you to roll a minimum of -3. For the love of God, put us out of our misery with this damage, right?
I rolled 16 in total.
It's dead. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't even care.
No, please describe something.
Make it worth it.
I shoot at one of the spots that Bork has struck but not cracked through.
I don't think Bork's hit this one.
Have you literally not even?
Literally threw an axe over
Okay,
it
yeah,
and
you-
swung twice at it.
Yeah.
I shoot at the point at which Elys had struck earlier with her witch bolt,
Okay, cool.
and the arrow flies straight into it. It doesn't go out the back because the carapace is too hard on the back,
Yeah,
but the creature falls over dead.
it certainly does. Suddenly you're all in silence as this creature just lies on the ground, just dead in front of you.
I head
Yeah, I
back.
don't think we have the energy or good vibrations from this to even chant huzzah for winning this shitty battle.
With
Huzzah!
it collapsed at his feet, Pronce kicks it and goes, "Bastard thing!"
It like a bunch of juice kind of squeezes out on your foot.
Kick it again. In fact, I start kicking it, but noticing the juice coming out. Like a kid playing in a puddle, Pronce starts kicking it. Bloody thing! Bloody thing!
I'm really getting vibes of Mark Heap in Green Wing.
Not watched Green Wing to know.
He's also in Space.
I know the actor.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it long.
Bloody
Oh,
Definitely, yeah.
That's his thing,
Definitely
really.
that kind of feeling of like very tense.
Yeah.
Bloody
Yeah.
thing.
It's a good call.
Yeah, and he does that for just long enough that he becomes a little bit worn out by it, and then kind of calmly steps out of the mess and looks to everyone and says, "Oh, well, that was a bit closer than I might have liked, but bloody hell, Bork, you did well with the embiggening."
Thanks for the bigging up. It was awesome for a short while.
Big up the Bork.
Big up the big Bork.
I'll pick you up anytime you like.
A noble spirit embiggens the smallest man.
Hitting all the markers I had in mind for that spell.
It's a perfectly prominent spell.
It was awesome. I kind of look at the fact that you just smushed your foot in some of the goo, and I'm drenched in.
You're drenched in goo. Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, goddamn.
Where is Enothe joining us from the corner?
I have rejoined you.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for saving us. That was. Oh God, I'm so close to going down here, my friend.
You all did well. Are you all okay?
You could use a bit of a breather.
I'm fine.
I think we need a wash.
How close are we to the centre of the village now?
Just got a little way to go still.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'd say that we should rest, but I don't think we've got time.
Well, I was about to say in character, like seeing you look to the horizon, like Pronce is in a terrible state right now.
The one thing we do have is time.
A terrible, terrible state. my friend, I'm not sure I can go on if we move forward now. I mean, and he looks about himself and like, how bad are the wounds? What have we got going here? Like, where I've been hit?
She's at 15. What are you at?
I'm at 7 out of 27.
You're pretty battered around. You've taken some hit. You can take a short rest, and you won't get back all of your hit points. You can spend your hit dice. It should have your number and the type on there. You can spend as many of them as you want on a short rest.
It should be below your max HP.
To roll up some like healing.
4d6.
So if you wanted, you could roll up all 4 on your. You will get half of them back that you spend on a long rest. So if you rolled up 4, you'd be out of hit dice for now. For the day, but then after a long rest you get back 2, and then after another long rest you get back 2. So you can take a short rest and get back some of your health. You just have to do it with the hit dice.
On that basis, then Pronce is going to suggest that we take some sort of a brief rest. Nothing, not so much that the time will pass that we'll possibly lose sight of.
How long is a short
objective
rest?
here.
Short rest is about half an hour. Like in the book, it's an hour, but I feel like that's quite a long time.
Okay, well, should we take refuge in one of these houses then? I'm curious to see if there's anyone inside any of them
I was
anyway.
going to suggest the same, yeah.
And ultimately, should anything be happening further into this temporal warp, it'll be happening slower than our rest will be occurring. So, presumably, we've got a little time.
Equally, if anything happens further out, then we're fucked.
Well, it'll catch up to us and we'll find out.
Okay, I guess we go into the nearest house.
Cool.
Okay.
I will spend 2 of my dice then.
Okay, yeah, Elys is going to spend 3 of hers.
So, I got a 5 and a 5, so that's 10 back. That's me back to 17. And short rests, let me see, I think I get
Elys got back 12, so she's up to 27.
Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover, up to a combined level of 2.
Oh, you got Arcane Recovery, haven't you?
Yep. So I'm going to get 2 first level spells back.
Cool. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode and for this year. Our next episode, episode 41, will be available as usual in 2 weeks' time on Thursday, the 3rd of January. Once again, we hope you all have a great holiday season, and we'll see you all in 2019. In the meantime, you can get in contact with us on Twitter and Facebook, both of which we are at PretendWithDice. You can also email us at pretendingwithdice@outlook.com. If you're an iTunes user, it'd be really great if you could leave us a rating and review. It all helps us to find new listeners, and we'd just love to hear what you all think of the podcast. So for now, that's our show. I hope you all enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.